beautiful. I love that. Hello, one and all, and welcome to a very special session of Spirit Sessions of You Delight, because this is our season finale. Yeah, we know you'll miss us, but you guys could still watch the episodes. It's all still there. No worries. But today is the fun day that we all love, because today we get a meditation in a little bit, and we get messages. It is amazing how all the different decks we use, all the different messengers here, but the messages come out so close and so beautiful. And today we are celebrating Sagittarius. So if you're Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, or if you've ever known one, loved one, met one, this episode is for you. And we're going to have a lot of fun. But then the second round of cards we pull is for the rest of us, because, not everybody could be a Sagittarius, right? So there'll be more for the rest of us. But today I'd like everybody to introduce themselves and tell us what deck they're using. So who'd like to go first and share with us?
Hello, Jessica, because she's right beside you there up on the top screen. At least on my screen, she's right beside you.
Yes, I'm on the viewers left. We'll call it, because you know how any stage kids out there remember like stage left, but then whatever. Yeah. Viewers left. Okay, so I'm Jessica Dugas, the creator of the Breakthrough Show Network, and also the founder of the Blue Duck Society. I have to mention that really briefly. And I've got a hodgepodge of stuff happening over here today. I have the Magic of Midwinter deck that I'm using for the Sagittarius folks today. And then I have my own deck, Colors of the Moon. And I have a friend of the show, co-host of the network, Trista Polo's new deck, Charm Formation. And so I have that for the collective as well.
That's awesome. I can't wait.
Thank you.
Should I go next? Viewer,
yes,
right?
please.
How's that sound? Hi, everybody. Teresa Clan coming from the West Coast in Canada. Happy to everybody. You can find me at teresaclan.com. And today I picked a deck in honor of our dear Rhonda, who loves everything about life, and she loves birds.
Oh yes, that's Rhonda.
This is the Divine Feather Messenger Oracle deck. The artwork, the guy did it like for Audubon Society, etc. And the creatrix behind it, Alison de Nicola, she wrote books on mudras and everything. So they're both really tapped in, and it's a beautiful deck. Okay. And I'm thrilled to be here today.
That's good. Yes. Great to have you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brittany from Sacredian Secrets over here at the Appalachian Mountains, or Appalachia, whatever you prefer to call them. And today I am, for the Sagittarius, I am pulling from the Oracle of Fairies by Karen K.
Yep.
Okay. And for the collective, I am pulling from Heal Yourself. Anna Segal. I don't want to mispronounce her name. Segal? Yeah, something like that. So yeah.
That's cool. That. I'm Rhonda Elliott, and I'm from Central East Canada, in Ontario, north of New York. And I'm pulling for the Sagittarius, the Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray, my mentor and teacher. And for was a cool coincidence. And for the collective, because it's Christmas, I pulled out the Magic of Midwinter Tarot by Christopher Hughes and Aaron O'Leary Brown. So that was a kind of a synchronistic kind of thought there that we had together.
It's already starting.
Yeah, already starting.
I love it.
Love it. Teresa, can you give us the sort of a quick space report? Space weather, cosmic weather report. I think you have that.
Well, I don't know about the cosmic weather, but I know that the full moon is coming up on the 4th of December, and we're already, in the wave of that and feeling that. And so being that it's a full moon, we've got the sun is in Sagittarius, which is why we're celebrating Sagittarius, and the moon is in Gemini. And so that causes, we got to balance these two things together. So while one of them, like Sagittarius, wants to be philosophical and deeply learning, you've got Gemini who wants to be quick and have the fun facts. So finding the balance. Should we be superficial and quick, or shall we and slow down and learn, and so that's kind of playing out for all of us. For Sagittarians now, this Gemini full moon is in your 7th house, which is relationships and romance, and the aesthetics. It's about justice. It's about balance. But what this full moon does is it helps you to articulate and process the things all this year have been building up. I mean, we've all felt this buildup. And so especially you too, Sagittarians, it's been building up and building up. And then I didn't write what day Mercury stations direct in Scorpio, but what that does is that helps to release you. It helps you to move forward. It helps you to say the things you've been wanting to say in your relationships, to have the conversations that are productive, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And so it looks like it's an upward swing, upward momentum with things. And with this full moon, those of you that like to release things, for Sagittarians, it's good to release self-image and things like that, relationship dynamics. If they haven't been satisfactory, change them up a little. And it's also the time to ask for aligned steps as you go forward. And time to celebrate. You've come so far. This is what the end of the year is about. So celebrate where you've been and open up and be ready for what's next. How's that?
Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. That's so good. So Jessica, since you started, I'm going to have you start and then followed by Brittany and then through me and then Teresa Clan. And then we'll go around in a circle again. So, okay. So
sounds good. We're starting with Sagittarius. Right?
Yeah, we're starting with the Archer.
Perfect. Okay. Fun fact, I don't know a whole lot of Sagittarius. I believe Kat Stomska, I believe, is Sagittarius. And she does our poetry readings inside the network virtual community. And I'm so excited because we have a ton of poetry stuff on the schedule for 2026. So be on the lookout for that. All right. The magic of midwinter that Rhonda talked about. And we were laughing before the show that the cards are small, but the book for this is, it might as well be a novel. So it kind of goes with it, I guess, storytelling. But I'll show you the card here. Ooh. She's building a snowman. How precious is that? And so I'll show you. It's bigger in the book. I don't know if you can see it there, but yeah. But it's the Page of Canes. The Page of Canes, and the words for this card are truthful, logical, and rational. The Page of Canes has a tendency to throw caution to the wind. And I could totally see that with Sagittarius being sort of the traveler and, the explorer in that kind of way. Like, we're just going to go and not worry about anything else. In some instances, this can be an admirable trait, but often it serves to demonstrate a lack of responsibility. Having the ability to respond logically and rationally is not in their natural constitution. And while they often behave bravely and with courage, it may be ill-directed. They have a willingness to be daring and eager, but they lack the quality of following something through to the end. They long to fit in, but often find they are awkward in social circumstances. There is far more going on in a person's mind than is actually happening in the apparent world. So for Sagittarius, put the carrot in the right place on the snowman there. Even though it's not a carrot she's holding, it's a cane. So it's sort of that marching marching to the beat of your own drum a little bit. Screw the carrot, use a candy cane kind of thing. But also, slow down. Like, it's okay to slow down just a little bit and go, all right, let's think this through before we drop everything and travel to China tomorrow. Like little bit of discernment, but still have fun with it. Use a candy cane instead of a carrot. That's so funny to me, that that image, but that's for Sagittarius.
Rhonda, you're muted.
I'm muted because my dog keeps coming in and starts to grunt and groan in here, and it's terrible. Brittany, go away. Brittany, can you go next for us? That would be wonderful. Yeah. Thank you.
I actually live with a Sagittarius. It was my daughter's 12th birthday yesterday. And let me just tell you, they all are about adventure and possibility, and they just are full of energy. At least my daughter is. I can't speak for all Sagittarius, but she's definitely full of energy. And the card that I actually pulled is Hope. For Sagittarius, December is lighting up something really important: your hope. This card is showing you that even the path ahead feels blurry or uncertain, you are not walking at it alone. There's a fresh wave of optimism coming in, almost like a rainbow after the storm, and you kind of see that rainbow in the card there. Sagittarius, you thrive on possibility, adventure, meaning, and purpose. But lately you may have felt tired, or the spark just dimmed a little bit. This card here is to remind you that your spark has never left. It's just been resting, right? Which is right on tune for December. A lot, during the winter, we rest a little bit more. So I feel like for Sagittarius, December brings a renewal of faith, not blind faith, but like a soul knowing, the kind where you can start to trust your intuition again, trust your timing, and trust your own fire. So, and I have an affirmation here for Sagittarius for this month. It says, even when I can't see the answer, I trust that something is beautiful forming for me.
That's sweet.
Lovely. Lovely.
And so I will go next, I guess. It's Kyle Gray's Oracle Guide. And the card I have, if I can do this, let me put me there. Large, so you can see this is learning experience. I know 5 or 6 close friends that are Sagittarius. My sister is one, my father was one, and my nephew was one. So these cards are for you. This one is talking about inner peace and sense of security come from overcoming hardships. Without the challenges life has presented you, you wouldn't be the person you are today. This is a time for you to reflect on the incredible strength you have. No matter what has gone wrong for you, you have made your way through darkness and into light. When this card appears for you, your angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what have I learned from this? Not, why the heck has this happened to me? Which is a whole different thing. What have I learned from this? It turns every situation into something better. This card represents the teacher you have within. Through integrity and connection, you will be able to find the message within this mystery. If you're still facing challenges, you're encouraged to keep going and trust the worst will be over soon. The light at the end of the tunnel is you. It's not a dream. So there you are.
Oh, I love that. The light at the end of the tunnel is you.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Really, it is.
And TK, Teresa Clan, it's up to you now. Hey, everybody, just if you're tuning in, just make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, message us on Facebook, and just give us some hearts and some likes, because it all helps us get through this long winter spell, and it helps us grow the audience. And everybody needs more light, so that's why Spirit Sessions of You, the Light was born. So, and here's our newest light little candle, Lisa Clan.
Hello, everybody. Again, I pulled, it's a deck that features birds. And the card I pulled is Condor.
Oh, I like the condor.
Condor. Commonly, you might think of it as eagle, if that helps trigger something within you. On each card is just like a little bite size. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Now, I'm just going to read the message from the book. Condor flies high overhead and soars inward to urge you to see the broad vision of your life. Use the power of color in art or your surroundings to express your emotional nature as Condor does. If you have been engaged in a struggle or hardship, rest assured that you are now in possession of what it takes to move past it. Very much, repeating themes of earlier. There is no longer a barrier to your highest vision. Make sure you can take time to see exactly what that vision is and move toward it with the strength and stamina that has been revealed. Know that you are now exactly where you need to be. The energies are improvement, power, adaptability, seasons, winter and fall, and the affirmation. My highest vision is spacious. I embrace all that awaits me. And sometimes it can be hard to accept those crunchy bits, yeah? But like what Rhonda said, and what we're hearing here, like life is happening for us, not to us. So that's a much more empowering stance to take with challenges, right? It's gentler. It's just sort of gentler and easier. And you know what? I don't really know many Sagittarians, but it does straddle my first and second house in my natal chart. So it's how I approach life, the first, house. So if anyone doesn't have Sagittarius, see where it is in your natal chart and look to see what those houses mean, because that's what is brought to your chart. You don't need to have planets there in order for it to be there. We all have different aspects of it. And it's also about money, possessions, and work ethic. And yeah, I'll admit I can be spontaneous with spending. I can admit that. So I think everybody's gone with their
Yeah, and
colors.
it's Teresa T Dubs again. The other T.
All right.
T
The
squared.
card I pulled is from Light Stars Magical Dimensions. It's the second edition with new cards added.
Oh.
And we pulled the Ice Queen.
Oh, I
and
love
this
that.
totally fits. But isn't it beautiful? Look at all that unicorn and everything. Or at least
Gorgeous.
I love it. So this is about introspection, depth, and fortitude. I mean, exactly everything that we were reading. But she herself, the Ice Queen, card 22, resonates to personal power and liberation from the shadow self. And this revealing ray ignites strength and fortitude and calling forth the presence from the depth of the soul to penetrate through the most difficult trials and challenges. And I know for sure that for a lot of us, I mean, for a few years, it's been intense on top of more intense. And what do? We get busier and busier and busier. There are challenges and things to go through. But what's so great is that I mean, there's also the Saturn and is in Pisces and Neptune, and they're in the last degrees of Pisces, and this is we're ending this stuff by March. We all this stuff that we've been carrying that we know we've been needing to get rid of. It's okay. We're ready to do it because what is there for us is more of our true selves and who we really want to be in the first place and all of our glory and power that we haven't even tried to use yet. So the excitement is yet to come. And so as she says, it's about sometimes you might need to retreat or do some self-growth. It says restoration, but I say also exploration. Who are you really now? We've been through all this. Who are you now? Have your values changed? there's a lot to figure out here. And then if you do feel lost or confused with your situation, just go within, because really, breathe into it, whatever it is around you. And then soon the answers will come to you, and they'll be right there. And for sure, the Ice Queen is wants you to know it takes strength and courage to reveal the truth. And sometimes the shadows attempt to hide the light from you. Honor both the light and the dark, but choose the light. We got this.
Cool.
So,
Teresa, did you have some affirmations that you wanted to share now, or did you want to share?
These ones are for Sagittarius. And there's just a couple here, and they're really easy. Okay. I trust my inner compass to guide me on my journey. I am free to explore, discover, and be my authentic self. My heart is open and my spirit is adventurous. I welcome new experiences and knowledge into my life. My optimism and enthusiasm inspire those around me. I am the creator of my own path, and I choose joy.
Cool. Oh, and there's Kira. Hi, Kira from South Africa. I haven't seen you for a while. Yay. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. I don't know, Kira, if you're a Sagittarius or not, but yeah, if not, then this next card from Jessica will be for you for the rest of December. So I'm going to put Jessica on again. So cool. Oh, Jessica, are you muted? That's okay. I do that too. I do that all the time.
Hi, I'm Jessica. It's my first time here. Okay, so as I mentioned in the beginning, I have my own deck, colors of the moon, and then I also have Trista Polo's brand new deck to show. She's doing multiple smaller decks that in the end can be put together based on the charms that she shares, and it's called Charm Formations, and I got her first one, and I had to go dig in that's why I'm like looking all over the place in the beginning of the shows, because I'm like, do I have the charm that goes with this? And I was digging through all of my charms, so I did find one. So the Charm Formation one for everybody is the elephant. Isn't he so cute? And it says, my inner strength allows me to lead with compassion and empathy. And here, let's see if I can get it. There's the cute little.
So cute.
It's the only elephant I have in all of my huge bag of charms that I have now since Trista has me addicted over here. So that's the elephant. But I love every card has actions on the back. And so if everybody wants to do this really quickly, it's a super quick activity, but you're supposed to place your hand gently over your forehead where the memory resides. And imagine the gentle strength and compassionate wisdom of an elephant guiding your thoughts and actions, especially when leading or supporting others. So as you go throughout the month, if you find yourself in that space of leadership or supporting other people, just place your hand back on the forehead and go back to imagining that elephant guiding your thoughts and actions with wisdom. So I love that. And the one that I pulled from my deck is, it's so funny to me. So Trista's this, and look at the color that I pulled from mine.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the mindfulness card, but it came out upside down, which means illusion. And this is just a reminder to be present. And I can't think of a better time for this, because a lot of times in December, we're celebrating something. And we think about gifts. The real gift is in the present. And so it's a reminder to come back to present. And the affirmation for this is focusing on the present is what serves my highest and best good. So this is an overall message to go, okay, take a breath. Come back to center, come back to the present moment, remember the strength, compassion and empathy that lives within you. And then we get to make the choice to tap back into that. So elephants and moons for everybody.
I love that.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Oh, Rhonda,
You're muted again.
It's noisy in here. I hope I was wondering when I looked, everybody had their left hand over like we had all coordinated it.
Oh, I have my right. No,
I have my right too. Yeah.
It's just because it's backwards. So it's all, yeah.
It looks great, I have to tell you. Anyways.
But it felt good, didn't it?
Yeah.
I could feel that
moon
group,
elephant
that
always has.
Yeah.
And Kirith is a December 19th, so he's a full-on Sagittarius. So
all right,
yay for
There it
joining
is.
us.
all right,
Yay for
on,
joining
yeah.
us.
I will say super quick that I love that every one of the cards has an action, because those of us that are of Trista's cards, those of us that are kind of like doers, and maybe we're not, we're like, but give me something to do. Let me fix it. Like that, even in just that small action, it's like, okay, I'm here, I'm present. This feels good. And it can bring us back to that center. So thank you, Trista, for giving us something to do.
An action. I love it. We love action stuff. What did Ollie says? Focus on the present because it's always the best way, because it's a gateway to open new doors. Yay!
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh, and Ollie says, bluer doer. A blue duck doer. Okay. Brittany, it's for you.
Yes. Okay. So the card that I pulled for the collective is patience, right? And you see this woman sitting here at the well, and she's just holding her hand open, right? It's almost like she knows something. I mean, she does have a little bit of something sparkly in her hand, but you could see that in her face that she's not frustrated. She's not anything of that sort. She's just kind of waiting for something to happen, right? So I feel like this card for the collective is just asking you for patience, and it's not the frustrating kind, not the waiting around kind. It's like a sacred patience, the kind where you know something is unfolding quietly behind the scenes, so you stop trying to force it. I feel like this card is reminding us that not everything needs our rush, our push, or our pressure, that some blessings just need time to ripen, right? Some healing just needs space, and some transformation just needs softness instead of urgency. So I feel like December is a month of preparation. We're trying to, loose up ends, clear emotional clutter, and make room for what 2026 is trying to bring to us. So pause, breathe, trust. You haven't fallen behind. You're actually aligning. And I have an affirmation here for the collective. It says, I trust the timing of my life. Everything meant for me arrives right on time. And I also feel like this card here kind of goes along with patience or hope for Sagittarius. So hope and patience go hand in hand together, right? Sagittarius is learning to believe again, to let hope rekindle their direction. And the collective is learning to trust the timing, to just let things unfold instead of forcing outcomes. So December, all in all, is not a month of rushing. It's just a moment of gentle faith.
So, sweet. Thank you.
I love that.
Thanks, Brittany. So again, I'm reading from the Mysteries, The Magic of Midwinter, and Christopher Hughes. And this is the card. It's the Seven of Candles. Let me just put that up. Sorry. I'm trying to do two things at once and hard. So you can see it's just this little boy who has a candle now. He looks a little bit, I don't know, not perplexed, but kind of self-satisfied that he may have, saved his money and his paper money and got all this, and he's reaping his rewards of his labors. And we all know there's a lot going on right now in everyone's life at this precise moment. Holidays are coming. The holidays have been. We've had, the United States had their Thanksgiving. There's a whole bunch of, prep and parties and events coming up to Christmas and solstice and all the other festivals in December as this, winter sets in and we celebrate the coming of the light again. There's a lot going on in our lives, and to a great extent, you are reaping the rewards of your past efforts. The seeds that you have planted have grown fruit, and now you can benefit from those fruits. But is it enough? How much of your efforts are towing the line of expectations and obligations? Yeah. How many parties do we go to because we have to, not because we want to? And how much are reflective of your own desires? Maybe you just want to stay home and snuggle with that hot chocolate and that book. Being able to provide is all well and good, but the best gifts you can give is to appreciate yourself. Then only then can you truly appreciate others. So again, it's a message of filling your cup first during this season, appreciating all you've done to get you this far, and then sort of tapping into your own needs first, and then presenting the world what you have left over to give them with a full heart, full of, I want to do this. I don't feel like I have to do this. So it makes it more joyful. So that's a message from the Yuletide.
Lovely.
And that would bring us back up to TK, who I think has a meditation, but do you want to give your card first and then go into meditation?
I can. Did T-Dubs do a card?
I'll do the card last.
No, okay.
And then she'll give her affirmations. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'll do the card, and again, it's from the Divine Feather Messenger Oracle deck. And for the collective, Hummingbird is flown in to share the sweetness of life. Hummingbird, beautiful, beautiful. And look at that lovely artwork. It's a nice, gentle deck. It's easy, and it makes a really popular gift for people too. On the card, release what you've been carrying and lighten up, for new joy is on the way. Ooh. Beautiful. The hummingbird messenger signals the time of new joy and accomplishments in your life. It is important to let go of any burdens or negativity so that you may fully receive the gifts on the way. Past desires, dreams, and new opportunities are surfacing. And I'm reminded of like a cup that runneth over. If we don't leave space for grace, then we can be missing out on the sweetness of life. Sometimes we can get caught up in a cycle of I got to heal this, or I got to do that, or I have to show up for people in this way. But we forget to dial into ourselves and apply those beautiful high-level values and virtues and qualities and characteristics we have, and apply them for ourselves, let alone for the community around us. It's okay to feel good. It's okay to say yes to yourself. Okay. Hummingbird signals the time is right to embrace all of these blessings. Slow down. Take time to enjoy the process and sip the sweetness of this upcoming period. Lightness of being is the gift of hummingbird. The energies, joy, sweetness, and freedom in summer. And there is a short affirmation. I am light, joyful, and free. I embrace the sweetness of life.
I love that. Teresa, I don't know if you probably don't remember this, but when we met in Shasta, you pulled that card for me way back then.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did I?
Yes,
full circle.
I took a picture of it, so that's how I remember it. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, looking at all the scores of decks I had, this was the one deck that lit up for today. And I thought, I'll do this in honor of Rhonda, knowing you love birds. But there's always these deeper layers. And thank you, Rhonda, for that teaching, because we can get so caught up in the superficial and forgetting the beauty and the magic and the miracles of all these lovely synchronicities, etc.
Yeah, for sure. It's lovely. And it's just going to doubly make me impact and listen to that message, because apparently I need another little reminder. Teresa, you have T-dubs. Teresa Clan, you're going to give us a meditation now, and then we'll put it over to T-dubs for the final card and the final affirmations, and then we'll have come full circle today, which will be cool.
Okay, so thank you, Rhonda. This is just going to be like a little 5 minutes-ish long, a very short. It'll be a journey through a forest, and you'll get to encounter a power animal. You'll get to be able to find a present, open it up, and see what's there for you, a gift of what the energies you already are. So very nice, very simple and short. Okay, so let us begin by finding our breath. If you like, you're welcome to close your eyes or leave them open. Allow the surface you are sitting on to do its job, which is to support you. Let go of any thoughts of the past or the future. Bring all your energies back to you, down inside your body. Drop your awareness from your head down into your heart or chest area. And just breathe in and out of your heart or chest area, maybe a little slower and deeper than usual. Just find an easy rhythm that is comfortable. And if you like, you can activate some kind of beautiful energy within your heart. Some examples could be gratitude, appreciation, loving kindness, caring, a happy memory, or the love you feel for something or someone, and let that radiate out, bathing every single cell in your entire being. So much so that you are that energy, not simply experiencing it. And now with that warmth flowing within you, you could imagine you're in a cozy log cabin. There's a warm fire crackling, and maybe you can smell it or hear it. You're in a beautiful overstuffed armchair, curled up with your favorite fur baby or stuffies or whatever, with the softest blanket ever made. Maybe you have a tea or a hot chocolate or apple cider. Maybe some books are close to you. And you're feeling cozy, safe, warm, enjoying the sweetness of life. And you look outside the window and you notice it's snowing out. And it's beautiful. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. So you choose to push aside the blanket. You know you can come back afterwards. Walk out and look out the window, and yes, the birds are flying, it's snowing, it's a beautiful winter wonderland. So you reach for your boots and you pull them on, you reach for that perfect jacket, you put it on, your hat, your scarf, your mitts, and anything else that you want to have with you as you take a walk through this winter wonderland. So you open the door, step over the threshold, and close the door. And immediately you feel that sharpness, that cool, and even the smell of the snow. And you tilt your head up, you open your mouth, and you can catch snowflakes on your tongue. And how delicious is that? The contrast of the warmth inside and the coolness outside. And so you look around, you're right in a forest, so just find a path and start walking down this pathway. You might be hearing the crunch of the snow. You keep going, you keep going. Suddenly, right there in front of you is a beautiful present, a gift-wrapped present, and you know it's just for you. And you know inside is something special, a treasure for you, something to remind you of how wonderful you're doing. Something to let you know, yes, you've got this. Yes, this is meant for you. Yes, this is part of the light that you share with all our relations. And so you're just admiring this treasure. You take the lid off the box, put it aside, and you look inside. Feel free to reach in and pick it up, hold it in front of you. What is it that you find? What are you gifting to yourself? You can just take note of it. You don't need to understand exactly what it's all about right now. And if you like, if it feels right, you can either put it back in the box or you can hold it. Or if it feels really nurturing and good and in alignment with your truth, what's real for you, you can embrace it and put it somewhere in your body, maybe chakra specific. And just embrace and claim the power, claim the beauty of who you already are. No, we're going to continue the walking, and the snow's coming down heavier and heavier, and this is perfectly all right. Keep walking, and then you know suddenly that you're not alone. There's a presence that's with you in this beautiful forest, and this presence somehow feels familiar to you. It feels safe and good. So look around amongst the trees, the bushes, look up, look down, and then you notice a beautiful animal of some kind is making its way towards you, coming out of the snowy landscape directly to you, showing itself to you in its glory. And maybe it flew in, maybe it swam in along a stream, maybe it walked on the ground. Take time with this beautiful ally for you. Might be the first time you're meeting or not. Just get to know it. You can ask questions. This one is your ally, your guide. Maybe it can let you know something about the present you found earlier. And just know you're always welcome to drop in, reconnect with this ally, this guide, who is truly already a part of you. Now it's time to say your goodbyes. Thank this guide for showing up for you. And it turns and it goes back to whence it came, also enjoying the winter wonderland, regardless of where it came from. You take a lovely deep breath, integrating all the gifts, and you start to make your way back to the log cabin, walking all the way back now at the door, kick off the extra snow, open the door, walk over the threshold back into your cozy cabin, what is just like you left it. Close the door, take off all of your winter gear, and you can make your way back to the cozy chair, snuggle up once again, and enjoy the beauty of everything that is a mirror of who you are. And that is our journey, everybody. Come back to regular consciousness now. You can stretch a little bit, move your body. Take a few deep breaths, a little thymus thumping right here. Good grounding and centering. You can tap your body, massages, raise your eyebrows, pull your hair, do yawning, whatever you need. Reach for your favorite grounding crystal. Okay. I know it was a little longer than 5 minutes, y'all.
It was worth it. Yeah.
It was great. Great.
Yeah, thank you. So tell me what y'all got. What was your present and who was your helper?
Okay, I'll go first. My present was one of those hourglasses.
Oh, neat.
And my helper was a coyote.
Oh, cute. I love that.
Nice. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Did anybody else experience anything?
And I did.
Yeah.
It was so weird because when I opened the box with the present, it was a gingerbread, and I'm like, why on earth am I seeing a gingerbread? and then I went to I had to go look it up because my brain be braining and all that other stuff. And here it actually says that the meaning behind gingerbread is protection and good fortune, inner warmth and emotional healing, and manifestation and creativity. And I feel like that really, truly, that's wonderful gifts, right? Those are wonderful gifts.
Maybe someone should make a cookie oracle.
Oh my gosh, that's a good idea.
I'd eat them all before I got them. Yeah.
My gift was a big gold star, and when the gift opened, it was funny because this like gold glitter started going everywhere, and then I picked up this like super glittery gold star, and it fits for me because I often don't give myself enough credit, and I'm always talking about when we do co-working about how give yourself the gold star, like let yourself know that you've done a good thing.
Yeah.
And last co-working session I was harassed by Sang and CK. I'm going to call you guys out to give myself bonus points for something I had done the day before. And I'm like, no, I'm not giving myself points for that. But it's funny to me that came then. And then my animal was a giant buck with huge antlers. I mean, just really, really very slow moving. And so that was meaningful to me too. Thank you, Teresa.
Oh, thank you. I got a giant buck as well.
Did you? They were friends. They came together.
They came together very majestic, very like self-assured, but very also connected with the environment, very aware. So it's not just all about me. It's claiming, owning our strength, our power, right? And the little antlers could be like little antennae too, right?
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love that. I opened up the box and I was expecting a thing, but what popped out was a rooster. Okay, a Rhode Island Red. If anybody wants to know, and I think, okay, but it's okay. I happen to love them, and I understand why it's there. But I went to go, okay, where am I going to put this now? So I thought, okay, rooster, I'm going to put him in my throat chakra, right? Get that going in there, right? And so I put him there, but he showed me that that matches that crowing, and then the crown goes to his wattle, or not the comb. The comb of him goes to there, and then his feet that scratch the earth and move things out of the way. Well, so he fit inside. And so I thought that was cool. But the animal that came through, I don't know if I call them animals, but it was an earth dragon. And it was in the trees because it needed me to look up. And so that's something kind of, okay, Teresa, keep looking up, And so it came on in. And so it was Kandahar, my earth dragon. So I was glad to see it.
Beautiful. Of course, a dragon came for you. Of course. And I like that, sort of chin up, right? Chin up.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100 days ahead. Cool.
Thank you all for allowing me to take you on a journey through a winter wonderland.
Yeah, I need hot chocolate
perfect.
now.
Yes, definitely. I love that.
Yeah, sweet.
So the last card that I pulled is Destiny.
Okay.
Look at that picture.
Let me get it up here. Oh, there. Oh,
again, unicorn and fairies, couple of fairies there. All that energy all around, the healing energy, the purple, the Saint Germain energy, all of that all around there. Yeah, rainbow unicorn. This one is about, Destiny number 9, which again, like we're at the ending points of Pisces with Saturn and Neptune, so that kind of fits too. But Destiny resonates to loving and purposeful service of the soul. Really, we're all being renewed. We've been going through all that stuff, right? We're being renewed to get on with our purpose now. So it is time. You are being called to your higher purpose and destiny path. Get in touch with your passions. Your work involves important service to humanity, and we all feel that, This is not a time for waiting. It's action time. Call forth joy and passion and fulfill your life's purpose. And if you don't know what that is yet, now is the time to explore, which I see, this is why we're in Sagittarius energy, to get that adventurous and exploring different parts of ourselves. So call upon the elemental and the fairy energies to help you share your innate gifts with the world. That's what's really coming through. This is why we're leaving like 80% of things behind and only going through with 10% left, because there's so much new coming in for us, you guys. It's going to be exciting and fun. And so be ready for the adventure.
Ooh, yes.
Thanks, Teresa. Do you have some affirmations for us to end this year and to bring us into next year when we're back in on the first Sunday of January, which I think is the 4th of January?
So this affirmation, there's 5 of them. Affirmations for December. I trust my inner authority and stand true to myself. And I noticed a lot of the cards that we pulled are telling us to trust ourselves and stuff. And so I trust my inner authority and stand true to myself. Next, I welcome harmony, unity, and peace into my heart and my home. Because really, into the world around us, and it begins right here. I release limiting beliefs, patterns, and what no longer serves me, and welcome the blessings ahead. I am abundant and financially secure. I am a co-creator, not a spectator. Whoop, that's another call to action with that one.
Yeah, love it. Love it. So thank you all for being with us today. I love our guest hosts coming in, Brittany and Jessica. Thank you so much for joining us, and Teresa. We do go on a pause for the holidays and give us all a chance to catch up and with our other lives. And so what will be happening on Spirit Sessions is we will bring some of our fan favorites. And Jessica Tuga, can you give us a little bit about the awards that are coming up on Friday before we go? Because you've got the best information.
I'm very excited because this is the 3rd annual Breakthrough Show Network Awards. And I mean, I said this, so backtrack a second. We had the 1-year anniversary of the Friendship Paradox film last night, beautiful special screening. And I shared then, and I feel the same way about the shows, that it's such an honor for me to be able to sit back and witness what happens behind the scenes. And so I sort of collect that information, that goodness throughout the year, and I get a chance to share it with everyone during the awards. And we have a few different types of awards. We have fan favorite awards, which today is the last day to vote for the fan favorite awards. And I'm going to put the link in the chat for everybody to be able to do that. But you can vote for your favorite show, your favorite host, your favorite co-host, your favorite episode, and then the Journey So Far award. And so, which is the top performing video of all time on the network. And so we have voter awards, we have awards that are based off of analytics, and then we have a few special awards that I have the privilege of presenting as well. And so it's always a fun time. It's held in our virtual auditorium, and you can get your free ticket to attend. Anybody can attend. It's open to the public at that link that I shared in the comments, and that is Friday, December 5th from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern time.
I'm so excited.
Yay.
It's always so fun. I've attended both of and this will be the third one. And it's amazing and so beautiful to watch the network expand, and with the virtual community added on, it's going to be a beautiful time. So I hope to see you all there.
And we have a brand new show coming to the network beginning, I believe, a little bit into January. It won't be that first, but it's happening the hour before Spirit Session. So you get like a double feature on Sundays now. It's called Older, Wiser, Stronger. Older, Wiser, Stronger. And it's going to be hosted by my friend Jamie Rich, who is amazing and is going to be speaking to, we'll call them the seasoned crowd on Sunday mornings. And we love that about Jamie Rich leaning into, I mean, I can't wait for you guys to meet him. Some of you saw him on Project Joy about a month ago or so. And so I can't wait for you to spend some time with him Sundays, the hour prior to Spirit Sessions.
So yeah, just stay tuned. We're so excited to have someone on our tail. That's great. That's awesome. You can Sundays in the winter and Sundays should be a time of quiet reflection, and that's what we love to give you, is something to learn, something to relax with, and some view of the light to get rid of all the weeks. But watch the Breakthrough Network, because during the week you can get your little pockets of joy and inspiration all through the week. So
and everybody, Project Joy, by the way, will be going to the end of the year, to January 29th. December 29th, and then we break for January. But Spirit Sessions comes back January 4th. Project Joy Live comes back February 4th. The Breakthrough Show February 6th. Beyond 2D is coming back February 11th. And then Older, Wiser, Stronger will be sometime in January. And Show Me Your Nuts is back too. I'm just not sure if she's on break or but info will be coming soon about that.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
So much.
What a team.
Anybody else have anything to share? So
Well, I just want to share my gratitude for being here. This, coming to the Spirit Sessions of View of the Light, I kind of get all inspired and feeling like I'm loved up. That's a beautiful launch for me to get myself into my week. It starts out Sunday on a real high, and it helps me carry me through my week. So I just want to say thank you all, and thank you for inviting me to be here with you.
So happy to see you last Sunday in person. It was so much fun. I only had to fly 6 hours to get there, but that's okay. I wasn't just coming for you. I was coming for my daughter and my son too. So anyways, but it was a great bonus to see Teresa as well. So thank you. I probably won't be flying down to see you, T-Dubs, but that's okay. But I know you're going to send snow our way. And thank you so much to Jessica, our inspiration and big boss of all, because she's so inspiring and she really has a lovely direction to keep us all in the straight and narrow. So, and thank you, Brittany, for joining us, and we'll see you all soon. And stay tuned, because we'll be putting new shows up for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So take care, everybody. Have a happy, joyous holiday season, whichever and however you celebrate. Gratitude.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.